Hey guys, Travis here from Eco Fishing Shop. Today we are going to go over this beast of a boat from Wilderness Systems. It is the Tactical Pro 128. This thing is 12'6". It is 38 inches wide. It is 158 pounds and it has a capacity of 800 pounds. It is a boat that is made to build. Okay, so let's start on the front of the boat. On the bow, you've got double grab handles. Very nicely made, very strong. You have an integrated trolling motor plate made for the insert and the quick release. Really easy to add. It has worry-free wiring in this boat, so it's ready for a motor. You can see here you've got your wiring harness here and comes right to a plug, so you can plug your motor. Everything is integrated into the kayak already. Very nice hatch. Great for battery access or gear storage. Easy access to get to anything that you need in there. Nice and big. You can see with the whole design of this, it actually has very good flow and deploys water off of your deck. Moving back, you have a captain's bridge built into the kayak, plenty of room for 2 grafts. Moving to the cockpit on the Tactical Pro, everything's very usable. You've got dual hatches up here, so you have plenty of storage to get to your gear, your tackle, whatever you need to store in there. On each side of the boat, you have active rod stagers, so you can put the rods you're using up front. You have wiring ports here and under the seat, so you can run any of the electronics that you need. It does have a very nice traction pad, so that you can use whatever you need there. Very open floor plan, which I really like. Easy to stand up in this thing. You've got a 64-inch track on each side of this boat with built-in handle, which is very nice. Continues throughout the boat. Lastly, you've got your pull cord to deploy your trolling motor. Okay, let's talk about the seat and everything underneath it. You've got the 360-degree Air Pro seat, and it is very functional. This seat, you can move forward and backward. It has quite a bit of travel to kind of finish out your center of gravity, or if you like the seat up front, but then you want to stand up, you can move it back out of your way. It does swivel 360 degrees. It has a leash so that you can get it to stop and not swivel if you don't want it to swivel. Very comfortable, sets up nice and high, great seat. Moving down, you've got your deployment for your trolling motor. And then this kayak does have a skeg, and you've got action on that right here. You do have plenty of tackle storage underneath that seat, but moving back, you've got a plug-and-play ready battery hatch. The plug-and-play goes up to the trolling motor, so it's super easy. You don't have to run any wires or do anything on your own. This kayak comes ready to build. You do have 2 more pieces of track here, which is really nice for holding down your black pack or whatever accessories that you may have back here. More traction pad, which is really nice. A lot of companies don't do that, but you can get back here if you need, and you do have nice traction pads there. You have a in-hole access. When you're running anything else, micro power poles, lighting, anything that you would need, it's easy to get in and out. You actually have another dual wiring ports here, as well as a couple of more small track spots. You can actually run your power poles, and then it is ready for a stern mount as well. In the far back, you have built-in molded handles. Makes it very easy to grip this kayak, and you've got your drain. This thing is set up to build. You could put a bow mount motor on it, stern mount motor, both of them if you want, but it's ready for dual grafts, live scope, really anything you wanted to do to this platform is set up for you to build it. So that is the Wilderness Systems Tactical Pro 128. This thing has a retail price of $25.99 as of today, and it comes in 2 different colors. You have Ranger Green or Mesa Camo. Check it out on ecofishingshop.com, or if you're ever at Lake of the Ozarks, come by, put your hands on one, we'll even put you in the water on it. Let's check this thing out on the water, see what it can do.
All right, guys, we're out here on the Wilderness Tactical Pro 128. It's looking pretty good so far. Got this puppy in the water. We got some rods. We got a black pack back there. And most important of all, we've got the Minn Kota power drive trolling motor on here. And we're zooming, bro. Now, I haven't checked the stability yet. I did get in it, you know, at first, and I felt like this thing was a pretty big boat. But you know, if you're looking into something that's pretty stable and it's got a lot of room to grow, this is definitely one of those options. Tell you what, this thing's super responsive. Kind of like how it's tucked into the nose a little bit up there, so that it's not kind of like off to the side. You get off to the side, it's kind of unresponsive one way sometimes. Get a little stability test here. Oh yeah, thing's pretty freaking stable. I mean, it's got a little bit of a wobble to it. I'd say that maybe a new canoe, the Unlimited Max I just took out, that one's probably a little bit more stable than this. But if you're talking raw stability of a kayak that's not nearly as wide, this thing is a pretty good option, I would say. I will say, after being out on this thing for a little bit now, I would say that as far as speed, I've got a 55-pound Minn Kota power drive on here. As far as speed, I wouldn't say that it's the fastest out there. I mean, you're talking maybe 3.5 mile an hour versus your Newports. When you get a Newport on something like this, you get a little bit more weight distribution towards the back, and you kind of start flying. That nose doesn't dig in as much. But when you get into something like this, your nose is digging in just a little bit, but you also kind of have to take the good with the bad. And I don't necessarily think that the bad is really there. I think that you're just talking about two different kayaks. You get into something like this and you've got spot lock, which I'm going to use here in a bit. You guys will see that.